Earth signs, happy full moon. It is the full moon in Gemini right about now as I'm recording. It'll probably still be the full moon in Gemini when I post. I did have a fun little story for you guys before we dive in. Part of this is probably the full moon in Gemini and it just impacting me because I don't like Gemini energy. I don't do well with it, especially like Gemini moon. Specifically Gemini moon, but all Gemini energy is iffy in my opinion. But so anyway, yeah, that's interesting because I felt like I needed some tea with lemon and honey. I don't drink a lot of tea. I'm a coffee girl. But I thought I needed tea, like had to have tea. And everything leading me up to here and turning on the camera has been very, very like nitpicky and specific, especially this deck. And this is actually what I really want to talk to you about. I thought this was super weird and interesting. I had my heart set on using this deck. It is the Good Karma Tarot. I don't know if that's important, but I keep hearing that song by Chappell Rowan. What is it? My Kink is Karma in my head. And I didn't even link the two. I wanted to use this deck and I was like, oh my gosh, it's called the Good Karma deck. Anyway, on top of that little fact, when I was looking, I thought I had it. Okay, I thought I knew exactly where this deck was, but I didn't. And while I was looking for it, I found a similar deck, kind of, what is it called? The Modern Witch Tarot or something, this deck. And I thought about using that, but then I shuffled it up for a few and I didn't like it. Like, I'm not really feeling it. It doesn't feel like it's, I don't know, it feels a little weak. And so I didn't want to settle. And then I was looking in another place I thought I might find this deck, and I found the Good Tarot, which is a nice deck. And I almost used that. And I was like, nope, not going to do it. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to take anything that's similar. I want exactly what I want. Okay? And I don't know what I was going to do if I didn't find it. But I did. And when I looked, I looked in like 5 different places. This is how messed up my living situation is right now. I'm redoing my office. Right now I'm on the painting part, so you might see some paint on my nails, which, I mean, I haven't bothered to do anything with my nails because I'm painting and I'm basically a construction worker in my downtime when I'm not doing tarot. So one of the several places I looked, I found only one deck there, and it was the Ostara Tarot, which is like an Easter deck, okay? When I finally found this deck, it was underneath a box, in another box, and it had an Easter card right on top of it from my mom to my kid. So I thought that was super weird. I mean, it was a matter of like 10 minutes, you guys, that I was searching for this deck, and in between I prepped some cranberry sauce. I don't know if that's important, and made my tea. And the fact that I came across Easter twice, I figured I had to mention it. So sorry for the long intro, but I felt very specifically that I needed to do you guys again. Number one, you were first by draw last time, by card draw, and this time I was debating earth or fire as a starter, and then I think it was like the same day or the day, one day and then the next day. And then a Capricorn reached out to me that I have not talked to, and well, I haven't talked to like really directly in years. So he reached out to me and we had just a freaking really cool conversation about stuff that I don't really get to talk to most people about. So that was really cool. And then I actually had an exchange with a Virgo subscriber. So you guys, I feel like, sort of fought for this. So I immediately decided, yeah, well, the earth signs, obviously the earth signs want to talk to me. I'm not sure where you are, Taurus, but, I'll forgive you, I suppose. All right. So what we're doing, you probably realize this by the title. So my 6-minute or whatever intro didn't lead you completely off track, I don't think. What we're doing is a Yule spread. We're going to do 4 cards. The first card is your North Star. So that's going to be, I already shuffled this deck for a few minutes, but I'll keep shuffling. That's going to be like your guiding light, right? So we're talking, basically, this is a short-term reading for the next week, 2 weeks, but my readings, regardless of what I say, it seems can last up to 3 months for the energy, or maybe beyond that, I don't know. So during this time, whenever you see this, if you are overwhelmed, if you are losing sight of things, right, because there's a lot going on for a lot of us in various different ways, the North Star is your focal point. It's what to come back to if you feel like you lost your direction, right? Oh, hold on, let me see what that was. There's all kinds of little weird messages. 2 of Cups reversed. Interesting. I'm not going to comment on that. But yeah, I will say, did I say this? I hope I implied it. Don't settle. If you know you want something, get it. Find it. Take the time. Be patient. Don't settle for something that's sort of like it, or, similar, has a similar name, has a similar vibe. Wait for the real thing that you want. Okay. So we're going to look at your gift from the universe next, and that's what the universe is bringing you, what it's gifting you, and then we're going to look at the gift for you to give, and then we're going to look at the coal, the lump of coal, so the obstacle, right? What might come up? 9 of Wands. What might come up that you should be on the lookout for? What might be troublesome? Something like this. At the end, I'm going to pull you a bunch of oracles because I was feeling festive. I'm actually going to pull an individual oracle from the Yule Oracle, the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle, if I can talk, for all of you. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you're all getting your own individual Yule message from the deck, not just a collective. So yeah, I hope everyone's hanging in there. Mercury's going direct with this full moon, right? I mean, within the, I think, 24 hours, or it's stationing direct. Whatever. We're getting through it, guys. Mars is retrograde right now, and I think that's bothering me the most, but I'm hoping that Mercury going direct will give me a little extra boost that I need. So I'm getting started. I'm gonna lay out your cards. I might clarify. Is that 2 of Cups again? I'm putting it back. But I mean, love might be coming in for some of you. I'm not taking that either because I didn't like the way it came out. There's that, see, that's that like nitpicky energy. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, Spirit. What gift do you have for the earth signs? 3 of Cups. Okay, that's similar. We got 2 cup cards before that. Okay, what is the gift you are giving? What is your gift to give? Interesting. That came out before when I was shuffling. Knight of Swords. And what's the coal, please? What should the earth signs be watching out for at this time? Temperance. All right, can you clarify the Knight of Swords? I'm not taking it. Clarify the Knight. Whoa, okay. Actually, I do like those. 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, well, that's interesting. Because that was kind of coming out in your pre-shuffle. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I mean, some of you might be conflicted, or you might be having conflicts with someone or something. Because that kind of keeps coming up from what I saw before I turned on the camera. So your North Star, yeah, I want to clarify. Your North Star here is the world. So tell me about the world. I mean, for some of you, this could be focusing on the big picture, right? Not being nitpicky, not being too like... Okay, one more for the world, please. Thank you. The Lovers. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Okay, well, for some of you... Okay. I'm trying to get back to what I was saying before. Oh, yeah. Zooming out, looking at the big picture, right? Not taking anything too personally. Not, just kind of, I'm getting this, okay, this doesn't really have anything to do with any of the cards here, but I'm getting this sort of like, how do I put that? I don't want to encourage anyone to drink or do drugs, okay? I don't do those things. But I'm getting this feeling of like just kind of zenning out. Just kind of meditate in the corner. Which, I mean, I definitely think that's a message for someone. Okay, for others of you though, there's something here about distance. So how does that translate? So, okay, let's say for example, this is like kind of what I'm feeling. Stay aware. Like if you're traveling, okay, let's say you have family, they live far away and you're traveling to them, or maybe they're traveling to you, whatever, for holidays or something, right? Because that's kind of the theme I'm focusing on, okay? Forgive me if you don't celebrate. Try to translate it to however it works for you. But I feel like there's something perhaps that is giving you anxiety, that's bothering you, or will be. And maybe the North Star is to... Oh yeah, didn't I see the 9 of Wands or something? To focus on, anyway, sorry. See, it's the Gemini moon. I'm sorry, you guys. You got to forgive me. I'm going to be a little chaotic and jumpy. So, remember that you can go away from these people. Remember that, or this situation, right? It's just like a temporary thing. And when it's over, you're going to leave it all behind. Or they're going to leave and you're going to be rid of them and it's going to be over, and then you'll be able to like realign yourself. I do feel like this, I mean, it's actually kind of a lame message, because that's kind of my whole point in asking about the North Star is like, what's your guidepost, right? Like, how do you remain centered? And I feel like the message is almost like, well, remain centered. So remain grounded. And I definitely think there's an element here of like maintaining separation, maintaining boundaries, remembering that anything you're going through that is temporary, right? Remember that it's temporary. And remember that you're going to be done with it. You just have to get through it and maybe zen out until you are. Okay. For others of you, I definitely am getting a love message here. Two of Cups coming, wanting to come out. And it's also your gift from the universe. So your gift from the universe is Three of Cups. So you're either getting like some kind of reunion, or you're getting to celebrate with friends. You're getting to reconnect, getting some sort of connection, right? Perhaps a friendship. But for some of you, I think your North Star here, if we're talking about love, there's something about, could be distance, or it could just be anxiety. Maybe there's like an intensity, or, I mean, we got the Lovers, the Chariot, and the World here. So this is like heavy hitter energy. So there could be like an element of fate here, or for some reason I want to say like something being too good to be true, or you just questioning, which is, I mean, it's normal. Like that's exactly how you're gonna feel, right? When you do meet someone, you know, who you're like fated to connect with. Like sometimes it does feel like that. And so what's the point? So what's the advice? I mean, I think the advice is to take heart that in the cards here, it's clear to me that this is something fated. This is something guided. This is something like, this is a new cycle. That was something I saw in my mind's eye when I was shuffling, was the Ace of Pentacles, and whatever, I don't know how to translate what was going on. But basically I was meditating on your energy, shuffling the cards, and I got, basically that's the message I got there. So thank you for leading me there. Focus on new, right? New, how do I say? Any old patterns that you're afraid of repeating, or cycles you've experienced in the past that did repeat perhaps, whatever, you got to let that baggage go. You have to have faith. You have to, I mean, perhaps do the work within yourself a little bit to close that chapter, because whatever is happening good in your life, whatever new is coming into your life is good. It is new. It is different. And I feel like there's, I mean, we got the Nine of Swords. Did I say that? Did I say the Nine of Swords is here? That's why I'm mentioning this. You know, you have to keep your head on straight, and don't wig out. Don't let anyone, and this is, yeah. We'll get to that in a minute. So, and for some of you, there could be something with a Sagittarius. And it could be a Cancer or a Gemini, and I don't know, whatever. I'm moving on from that. So that's what I got there. Everything I just said. Remember that any situation that stresses you out is temporary. You are free to go. Period. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. You are free to go. You have, you know, the ability, you have the free will to choose to go somewhere else, to do something else. Whether this is a job, whether this is a family engagement, whether this is a relationship, because it could be. You are free to go. Yeah. You can choose. There's a lot of like potential indecision here in general, and I don't know what else to say about that. Just once again, you might need to tap in. You might need to I mean, I don't know what that looks like for you. Like, just get into alignment, do whatever you need to do to ground yourself. I mean, I'm assuming with the World card here, and she's kind of like surrounded by trees. Oh, she does have a drink. Oh my God, that's crazy. I didn't even really notice that. She's like surrounded by trees, so I'm feeling like, you know, nature. Maybe it is some kind of drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. That looks like it could be like an avocado smoothie or something. Right? So that's the vibe I'm feeling. Like, elevate your energy however you normally do that, first and foremost. All right, let's move on to your gift from the universe, because this is already lengthy. I mean, am I surprised? The moon's in Gemini. Mercury's finally about to go direct. And I talk, oh, hey, a card got left behind, guys. The sun. Oh, you guys, I know that was like supposed to happen. I'm getting, oh, probably because the sun. Oh, that's so weird. I didn't even put that together. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, this is really sweet, you guys. There's something really sweet. I mean, even if it's just, you know, one date or 9 of Cups. Wow. I like this so much. Even if it's just like one date or one encounter, I feel like the universe is bringing you in something new and something good. Like, it feels warm and fuzzy. Some kind of communication. Could be a conversation, Page of Pentacles. But for others of you, I definitely think this is like some sort of like real life encounter. I mean, it could be something that you just witness or somewhere you go, like an event, because I'm kind of seeing like, I don't know what this is. Like a play, which is interesting because the song I got when I saw the sun was the Annie song. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. I got lemon. Choking on lemon. 3 of Cups. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought. So yeah, it could be like a play or something you're going to, or some kind of event, parade. I'm seeing like, I don't know, it seems like it's outdoors. It doesn't really look like a, plays aren't really outdoors, are they? Anyway, so I feel like something in that experience is going to really uplift your spirits. It's going to potentially reconnect you with somebody or something. The 6 of Pentacles. Well, that's kind of my card of a gift. And this, weirdly enough, this is like a crowd of people and there's like lights, like lasers. You see what I mean? I'm getting like a weird, like a concert vibe. Or God, there's like lasers here too, but they're white. Do you see those? And the pink in the background. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Something about lasers. I mean, maybe you're going to watch a light show, or perhaps a meteor. There's a meteor shower going on right now. Six of Pentacles, though. I don't know. And that's not really helping me at all. Besides the imagery of basically what I was kind of feeling. Like you being in a crowd of people somewhere. Page of Pentacles. I mean, there could be a child. You could be taking your child somewhere. It just feels really good, whatever it is. And I feel like it's going to, with the Six of Pentacles, it's going to recalibrate you. Like it's going to recenter you. That's what I feel. It's going to, I want to say, like, renew your faith. I don't know why. Like, I don't know how to put into words, actually, very well what I'm feeling here. It just feels really good. It just feels like one of those, like, I really needed that sort of things. Like a breath of fresh air. And that's all I'm getting there. But I mean, yeah, if you have the opportunity to go somewhere, perhaps outside, perhaps where there's lights, lasers, spotlights, I don't know what's going on here. But definitely like colors, maybe at night, at like sunset. I feel like it might have something to do with the sky, because you see this Page of Pentacles has like a really pretty sunset behind it. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm being really drawn to the sky, so it could have something to do with the sky. And I mean, a lot of times I say this stuff and it makes no sense to me, but it does later, or it does to someone else, and then I hear about it. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know what that's about. Can you tell me about the Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles? Okay. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. I know I already clarified, but I still am not. Thank you. The Fool. What's the Two of Pentacles? Oh, okay. Why the Two of Pentacles? Go ahead and humor me. Whoa. Thank you. Five of Cups. Yeah, remember what I said about some of you needing to like work on yourself a little bit, or revisit something like from an old cycle or something. Five of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, or one of you, there's something lingering inside your brain or your heart when it comes to something in the past that's making you a little bit indecisive. The Knight of Swords, and remember what I was saying about searching for the cards and stuff. The Knight of Swords, he doesn't question himself. He doesn't ask other people for advice. He doesn't wishy-washy debate and go back and forth, drag his feet. Knight of Swords just goes the fuck forward toward what he wants. And he doesn't stop, right? He doesn't settle. He knocks out whoever tries to stop him or get in his way. He doesn't, you know, for better or worse, he doesn't. I mean, we did get the Fool card here, exactly. The Knight of Swords just goes. He jumps in. He doesn't hesitate. And I feel like there's hesitating. You're kind of going to have to overcome that, some of you. because I mean, I feel, okay, let's get back to what this pile is supposed to mean, which is about your gift to give, right? I feel like your gift to give is to not hesitate. Okay, how do I explain this? Sometimes when we are stuck, when we can't quite let go of something, you know, lingering from the past, or when we are hesitant because of these things, like I was just saying, right? Something's holding us back. We have a little bit of anxiety. We're scared. We already talked about that. Sometimes the best thing to do is to just do something kind of stupid. Just do something not dangerous, but just do something without thinking about it. Just say yes to something. And I feel like that could be this opportunity over here, this gift that you're being given. Your gift, your opportunity to give, I feel like to yourself and someone else, is to jump right in. Jump right in. Have faith that you're going to land on your feet. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared, right? Don't like stop yourself when you get to the edge of the diving board. Just go. Because that hesitation that you're feeling, I feel, or this, I mean, this could be in someone else's energy, okay? So maybe this is like insight for you to know that someone else is hesitant, perhaps, all right? So take that, if that makes sense. If you're dealing with somebody, and if it seems like you are, or you're going to be, they might be a little hesitant. They might be a little like, I don't know, like dragged down a little bit. Like they might be feeling a little bit shitty still, or like their self-esteem is low, or their confidence is low, something like this. And your gift to them is to show them courage, to show them what faith looks like, to show them what like fun looks like. I feel like this is like living, like really living in the moment. And then we have the Six of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, first of all, if you're trying to impress someone, okay, by living in the moment, by taking a chance, by jumping in, whatever, despite being hesitant yourself, or despite the fact that you feel like they're hesitant, I feel like you're going to impress somebody, okay? Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You're going to gain a lot of admiration from them. I mean, I don't know. This could be a different context, so take it differently if that's the case, right? Like this could be a job offer. Take it, translate it. You're going to gain a lot of admiration, I feel. I mean, that's going to make you so much hotter. Like if you're trying to attract somebody, like your confidence and your like ability to just go for what you want. Okay, that's basically the key. Whatever we're talking about here, it's a situation where you have the opportunity to go for what you want. And by doing so, by feeling some type of fear perhaps, and doing it anyway, you're going to gain a lot of recognition, respect, and I mean, frankly, somebody's going to think it's really hot. Somebody's going to think it's really sexy, okay? So your gift is admiration. It's accolades, perhaps. It's looking like, you know, a badass type of, I was going to say a badass bitch, but, you know, I don't want to make any assumptions that you're a woman, because I noticed not that long ago that my male viewership is like over 40%. So shout out to all the men on my channel. I do sort of talk to women. Like that's my default. Because most people watching tarot are women, usually. usually, and that's still the case on my channel, but apparently not nearly as overwhelming as I expected, because yeah, I was like 40 something, 42, 43% male. So thanks, guys. Yeah, so earth signs, my loves, I feel like this could definitely go hand in hand. Didn't I say something about like renewing your faith or something like this? And the Fool is about having renewed faith. We have the World card here. The Fool follows the World card, right? The World's the last card. It closes out the cycle. And then we start over at the Fool. And I feel like your opportunity is to be able to jump right in fearlessly into a new cycle, into something new. Jumping out of, I feel like, any kind of regret, hesitation. I did see when I was pre-shuffling something about, I got the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, something else, I don't know, but I definitely got the indication that there was something going on with someone or all of you where this is a time to focus on really walking away from anything that made you feel less than, or anyone who abandoned you, things like this. All right. Even I'm getting excited. Like my energy has been so low, so low, you guys. And this is exciting. This is really exciting. Okay, like whatever it is. I mean, if it's a relationship, then I'm like super excited because I feel like there's a lot of fun here. There's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of respect here. Like this just feels really cool. I like the dynamic that I'm picking up. So yes, I think that's your gift. Your gift is a new start. Your gift is something totally different. Your gift is faith in the universe again. Feeling on top, winning, feeling like a boss, feeling and not caring what anyone thinks. Yeah, and being admired for it. I feel like you're like being brought, someone that you are like on the same page with. I feel like it's guided. But again, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but I like it that way, so I'm going to read it that way. Okay, Spirit, tell me about temperance in the coal. What's this coal about? Something to look out for? Like I said, could be a person, could be a Sagittarius. All right, it could be a Leo, but that kind of came out in reverse. So let me clarify one more time. The Temperance card, please. Man, what is going on with that? Freaking. One more, please. Sorry, I'm getting annoyed by all the disruptions. Thank you so much. Finally, Judgment. Jesus. All right. Six of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, okay. So this kind of goes back, okay. I don't know what this is about. But this could be, I don't know, how do we describe this? I don't want to say gossip. I don't think it's gossip. It could be. But I feel like it's actually more direct. I think it's like not people talking about you behind your back or gossiping about you as much as it is like people saying something, like talking shit, like directly to your face. I feel like there's like the Judgment's coming out, and the Strength card, like I said, kind of came out in reverse. So I feel like something to look out for potentially would be people's negative judgments, people's negative words, things they're throwing at you. They might think that you're coming off reckless. They might think that you're coming off as someone with no restraint, right? Because we talked about that. Because I basically told you, like, if you smoke, smoke. If you drink, drink. And then I said, go for it. Jump into something. Be crazy. Punch people in the face. Don't let anything stop you. Right? Who cares what people think? And I'm going to go back to that again and say that. Who cares what people think? Who cares what they say? Who cares what they think? They're not you. They probably don't know you. At least they don't know you as well as you know yourself. So who cares what they think? Temperance. Alchemize it, baby. Whatever it is that people want to throw at you, whatever bullshit it is, I feel like, who cares? Like, just make sure that you are, turning that into power. Turn it into a strength. I can't teach you how to do that. This is something that comes with practice. I'm hoping that since I'm giving you this message, you know what I'm talking about, right? Turn it into a strength. Somehow. I don't know. Like, I'll give you an example of like a thought exercise I do with my daughter. I do it automatically, like basically all the time. This is like ingrained into my nature at this point. I was born not caring what anyone thought. But my daughter, unfortunately, is not like that. She is more, she has a Libra Mercury, unfortunately. So, this could be a Libra, a Leo, a Sagittarius. One of those signs could be a problem for you. Anyway, a thought experiment I do with my daughter, who, as I've said a million times, she's a Virgo with a Taurus moon. She also has a Capricorn North Node, and I feel like she has something else in Capricorn. But anyway, when she gets upset that someone is saying something about her or critiquing her, or they don't like her or whatever, something I always say is, well, first of all, who are these people? Usually the answer is like someone I barely know, right? Like someone I don't even really know, has zero impact on my life because I don't really know this person, right? Who are they? And what type of person are they? If you don't know, then what type of person does that? What type of person says that? What type of person comes at you and attacks you, makes fun of you, shames you, ridicules you for something completely innocent, right? Or something that's has nothing to do with them. What kind of a person does that? So if you don't even know the person, which is sometimes the case with her, it's like, well, think about it. What kind of person do you think would do something like that? Okay. So then why do you care? Why are you upset that someone that you don't even like doesn't like you? Right? Why would you want to appeal to this type of person is basically my point, right? Because 99% of the time, that's the case. We're upset, we're sad, we're hurt because somebody said something, whatever. Well, what kind of a person says that? What kind of a person tries to make you feel that way? And, most of the time, the only reason they're having anything to say anyway is because they're jealous, because you're triggering them, because your fearless abandon or whatever is making them wish they had the balls to do something like that too. It's making them wish that they were living in the moment too, right? That they were taking risks, that they were having fun. And they're not. So they're pissed off that you are. That's what I think. So you just gotta either wash it away or just take it as a compliment. Like, this is what I do a lot, and it just saves me time, right? I just think to myself, like, or I say, to the universe, thank you for blessing me with so many people paying so much attention to me. I must be so important. Right? I must be so important that even more people want to talk about me, right? And you can just say that to yourself, because any attention is attention. It doesn't matter. If people are saying your name, repeating your name, obsessing about you, thinking about you, that's calling attention to you from the universe. And it doesn't matter if what they're feeling and thinking is negative. It's bringing the universe's attention on you. It's asking for more blessings. It's asking for more attention. It's asking for more light. Sun. We got the sun card. So the sun card popping out, wanting to show its face to me, immediately tells me that everything is coming up roses. You don't have to worry. But, just make sure that you are deflecting negative energy and finding different ways to transmute it, to turn it around, to make it work in your favor. And if you don't know how to do that, if nothing I said helped you understand, Google it. Search it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's tons of stuff about that, like how to transmute negative energy or how to reframe negative energy. Okay. Let's get some oracles. I love this, you guys. I love this. Okay, so oracles I'm pulling from today, special for you. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I'm using it for you guys, for the earth signs. I don't know if I'm going to keep using it. It depends on how quickly I get these readings out. We're pulling from the Moonology Oracle. I'm going to get you guys one. What does the moon have? Since we are at the full moon. And it's Gemini. And Geminis love to talk. So what does the Gemini moon have for the earth signs? One card, please. For the earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Are you shitting me right now? Don't let the past hold you back. South Node. You've got to be kidding me. That's what I said like 10 times. I love it. Look at the bigger, holy shit. Look at the bigger picture at the bottom of the deck. And I just felt compelled to look at that. I said both of these things. I love it, you guys. I love it. Okay. I'm so glad. I knew you needed to hear from the Moonology deck. Okay. Next, I'm pulling from Believe in Your Own Magic. I don't know why. I'm just going to get one, and then I'll pull 3 for each of you. But I saw this deck in my mind's, in my mind's eye. Oh, interesting. 3 cards popped out. So that's interesting. I'll give them to you since I just said I'll get 3 of those for the 3 of you. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Yeah. Exactly. I just said a while ago that I think you might have some kind of conflict here or whatever with someone. Transmute it. Storm. Okay, that was number 30. Number 44. Every hurricane comes to an end. This is blowing my mind. What did I say? Everything is temporary. If you're dealing with some kind of stressful situation, it's temporary. Just remember that you're gonna be able to leave, or you can just get up and choose to leave right then. Whatever. And number 45, Throne. Your potential is endless. I love that. I love it. That's beautiful. There's 3 on the card too. Which one would be? Okay, well, Capricorn is the mermaid on the far right, right? Far right. It's got to be Capricorn. Middle, then we have Taurus and Virgo. Oh, so definitely Taurus in the middle and Virgo on the left. That's my assessment. I love it. Okay. I still gotta get you. I promised you Yule deck. So these are blowing my mind though. So grateful for all the confirmations. I knew I needed to start with you guys. See, it's like it was guided. It was guided for me to start with you guys. Okay, who are we gonna start with? Let's start with Virgo. Spirit, what card of guidance does Virgo need to see from the Yule Oracle, please? One card. I don't really like how it came out, but the other ones, okay, can we do Taurus? No, I'm not. That one's not. That was me, guys. Taurus. I'll take falling on the floor, but even though it was weak. But I'm not taking I lost control of the deck and it fell out. For Taurus, please. Thank you. Family. Oh, we got 21 for Virgo and 12. Oh, did I tell you? Virgo, merriment, and Capricorn. And I will review these in a second. Capricorn, please. Message for Capricorn. Thank you so much. Remembering. Interesting. This came out somewhere. Maybe in the last reading I did. I can't remember where or when. Remembering. All right. Virgo, let's start with you. Let's see what this is about. Merriment. I don't really like these poems, so I'm going to skip that. It says, happiness following your soul are the key words. Oh my gosh, shut up. You never know what tomorrow holds. The sun will come out tomorrow. Our ancestors were very aware of day-to-day dangers. A hunting trip could go wrong, or a disease could wipe out an entire village. Perhaps that is why celebrations were such grand affairs. They were reminders to enjoy life when you could. What our ancestors didn't have are the opportunities we have today. It's never been easier to seek higher education, start your own business, or move away to a faraway place. Imagine what our ancestors would have done if so many paths to success and joy were available to them. The card guides you to start on the things that bring you joy. Start a business if that aligns with your soul, or switch careers, sign up for vocal training, or retire early to spend more time with your family. Merriment has come to you because your soul is yearning for more moments of happiness that are not getting in your current position. I feel like I kind of said that. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast. What do you know? Taurus, support, roots, tradition. Number 12. There's nothing like coming home for the holidays. Your immediate family are the ones who've known you since birth and have been with you through the boo-boos, graduations, birthdays, and celebrations. They have been there through the good times and the bad. Sometimes coming home to the people who know you well is all you need to chase away the blues of life. Okay. There's also the family you choose. The ones who, despite a lack of blood relation, have accepted you as one of their own, and you have done the same for them. True family will love you as you are and won't try to change you. The assortment of different personalities somehow fit together, and within this familiar space, traditions and values are born. This card guides you to honor your beliefs, traditions, and heritage. Now is not the time to improvise, change things up, or try something new. This card advises you to return to the basics and build a strong foundation for yourself. That could mean returning to school or joining an organization with well-established rules and principles, or seeking out a mentor who knows the ins and outs of your goals. You can't break the rules until you know what the rules are. A period of study and observation will serve you well at this time. Okay, so I feel like that's where we started up top, Taurus. It was a little bit different than how I read it, but I'm just going to leave it there. I had to laugh though because oh look, my kid has a Taurus moon. I dated a Taurus moon for a long time. And my other two most long-term relationships were with Tauruses, okay? Telling a Taurus not to change things up, not to try new things. I love you guys, but come on. You never do that. I hope you do. But apparently now is not the time, so good news. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you got remembering, number 29. Keywords are reflection, inner knowing, and realignment. Yeah, okay. We talked about that kind of in the beginning too. So what is this about? Remembering invites you to think back to happier days and be reminded of what it was like to feel free and at ease. It's common to lose the feelings of wonder from childhood as we grow into adults. Yeah, that's like what I was feeling here. Pardon me, with the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, it's like getting in touch with that like wonder. Excuse me. So anyway, you build lives and fill your days with responsibilities, but the child that lives within you holds the key to your most authentic self. This is the part of you that leaps without fear. What did I say? Leap without fear. And isn't jaded by social conditioning. Remember the inner child, for they are waiting for you to permit yourself to play. You've pulled remembering to remind you to have fun and to remember the little joys of life. Have you been too serious lately? Every Capricorn I know probably should say yes to that question. Have you forgotten what it's like to make time to play and be silly? Life is hard. There's no denying that. But children can often see things with clear eyes because the hardness of life has not weighed them down. You're guided to connect with the part of you that remains innocent, knows how to be present in the moment, and can see things with pure optimism and joy. That's what I said. All right. I love you, Capricorn. I love you all. If you stayed to listen to what I had to say to Capricorn, I especially love you. Happy holidays. I will see you next time.